पञ्चाङ्गम् अद्यतन पञ्चाङ्गं सप्तविंशत्यधिक-एकशतोत्तर पञ्चसहस्रतमकलियुगाब्दः श्री विश्वावसु नाम संवत्सरः दक्षिणायनं वर्ष ऋतुः भाद्रपदमासः कृष्णपक्षः दशमी तिथिः आर्द्रा नक्षत्रं वरीयान् योगः वणिजकरणं भौमवासरः. Today's date 16 September 2025 Tuesday. तिथेश्च श्रियमाप्नोति वारादायुष्यवर्धनं नक्षत्राधरते पापं योगाद्रोगनिवारणं करणात् कार्यसिद्धिश्च पञ्चाङ्गफलमुत्तमम्. सर्वेषां शुभमस्तु.
On the occasion of National Ayurveda Day, we have micro talks. Today we have Dr. Chamba Pant, Academic Dean and HOD Department of Kamala Vidya, is delivering a talk on how to plan diet for infants. We warmly welcome you.
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Good morning everybody. So today I would be talking briefly on how to plan diet for infants. Infant is a child who is going to be 1 year old. Before 1 year of age, every child is called an infant. And if we look at our scientific data collected after research, lots of research, the first 1000 days of a child's life are very important. That includes the pregnancy, fetal life, as well as 2 years after the birth. These are very important with respect to nutrition. Any damage done to the body because of malnutrition during this period results into irreversible changes in a child's life. Even during adult life, he will have some or other problem. And if we look at National Health Survey data, we have realized that every third child in India is malnourished. So some of them are stunted, some are wasted, and some are underweight. So because of this grim scenario, Government of India is spending a lot of money and resources on tackling childhood malnutrition. So for that, Poshan Abhiyan had been started during 2018, and after that recently Poshan 2 Abhiyan was started, which has emphasized on wellness through Ayush system of medicine. So first time in India's history, Ayush system has been given a preference over modern medical science for tackling malnutrition. And just 8th Poshan Ma is around the corner. On 17th September, Prime Minister Modi is going to inaugurate 8th Poshan Ma. So I thought nothing would be more apt than this topic to talk on how to plan diets for infants. So when it comes to planning diets for infants, there are so many confusions among parents that we see in our daily practice. Sometimes mothers will think that only breast milk or only formula milk should be given till the age of 1 year, or whatever packaged food, fancy food, foreign foods are available in the shelves, Cerelac, Ferex, all that is very hygienic and that is very healthy. Fruits are cold, that is another misconception. Child will get cold and cough if we feed him cold. Non-vegetarian food items should not be given to children. They might get some allergic reaction. Or they should be given only sweet items because they like sweets. And they should not be given ghee, that is heavy on digestion. They will get cough and cold. And also dal and pulses, they are very heavy on digestion. They will cause bloating and pain in abdomen in infants. So there are several misconceptions. Along with that, when to start a top diet in a child, how much to be given, what to be given. These are several questions in a new parent's mind. So if we look at Ayurveda has given very clear-cut information regarding weaning or planning diets for infants. So according to Ayurveda as well as modern medical science, till the age of 6 months, child should not be given anything except for mother's milk. And after 6 months, if you are not starting top feed, complementary feed, then it is going to be a big problem for the child, because he needs more energy, more proteins, more fats, and he needs more nutrition. So in Ayurveda, Phalaprashana, that is starting of the fruit diet, has been advocated at the age of 6 months. And along with that, if child can digest, weaning food, cereals and annas should be started at the age of 6 months. And by the age of 10 months, all the children should be receiving top feed. And gradually, stanya apnayana or stoppage of breast milk should be done once child has started dentition. So there are clear-cut indications when to start and what to give. If we look at food articles described in Ayurveda, there are so many food groups. There is Shukadhanya, that is cereals, Shamidhanya, pulses, Harit Varga, Shak Varga, vegetables and spices, fruits, Phala Varga. Along with that, Kshir Varga, all the dairies, and Mans Varga, all the flesh foods. These are described, and these all should be used while planning the diet for a baby. It should not be thought that only cereals will do good, or no pulses, no nuts, no vegetables, no fruits. No. All of these should be incorporated in a baby's diet. And regarding the amount, Ayurveda says that in starting, child should be just given no more than size of a thumb. That is hardly 2 teaspoonful of food. Because child always, we must consider Agni Bala. Agni Bala is digestive power. According to the child's Agni Bala, gradually we should increase the amount of food, and frequency should be more, like 3 to 5 times a day we should give food to child. And basically cereal based diets, rice, puffed rice, wheat, even millets like kodrava and other cereals like barley has been used as for preparing complementary diet. Oils are highly recommended. We know that to make complementary food energy dense, we need to mix some oils or some fats in it. So nothing is better than ghee. So since child is taking only 1 teaspoonful or 2 teaspoonful of food, so we must add some ghee in it, so that with 1 teaspoonful itself he would receive lots of energy. Oils are very good source of energy. And also sumradita. Sometimes parents will tell we are giving dal ka pani or we are giving rice water to the child because it is easily digestible. He cannot swallow the food. So it is told that any solid food should be converted into semi-solid consistency, and it should be mashed properly, sumradita, and after that it should be given. So there is no place for dal ka pani or rice ka pani in a child's nutrition, because that is useless. And also shauch or hygiene practices are very important, because if you are preparing child's food with dirty hands, surely he will get diarrhea, dysentery, vomiting, etc. And regarding meat soups, all the acharyas have told that right at the Annaprashan Sanskara only, if your family is a non-vegetarian family, traditionally you are eating non-vegetarian food, meat soups can be started for the child also, because meats are very good source of protein. So whoever is non-vegetarian, they can start meat soups as early as 6 months of the age. And fresh fruits are mandatory for all the children, especially citrus fruit. For the vitamin C supplementation, which is very important for collagen formation, bone growth in a child, we must start citrus fruit at early age itself. And also, not all food should be sweet. Salt is equally important in a child's food, as well as sour, bitter. If you don't want a picky child who is picky for his food, you must start Shad Rasas, Madhur, Amla, Lavan, Katu, Tikta, Kashai. Everything should be fed to the child. Gradually, he would become accustomed to all the rasas, all the food articles. So, every variety should be there in child's food. So, never go for complimentary food available in the market. Prepare low-cost complimentary food with cereals, pulses, oil seeds, ghee, sugar, jaggery, salt at home. Prepare small energy-dense feed, and also oil and nuts should be a part of child's diet. In fact, there are several laddus or modakas described in Ayurveda, which are specially prescribed for weaning in the children, which include lots of nuts and oily seeds. And also germinated cereals, like in Karnataka we prepare ragi sari, that is a very common complementary food. Whenever we germinate cereals, they become amylase rich, which is very easy on digestion, and also it reduces the bulk of the complementary food. So prepare the complementary food after germinating the cereals. And also HFSS and UPFs are total enemies of a child. High fat, sugar, salt and ultra processed food. We usually see when it comes for time for finger feed, like child can hold something in his hand and he can eat it. Usually parents would take them to McDonald's and give them French fries or chips or such feed, kurkure. So they are not good. They are HFSS food, which should not be introduced at all at any age. Okay. Especially during the infancy, they should not be given at all. So ICMR, Indian Council for Medical Research, as well as NIN, National Institute of Nutrition, based on Ayurvedic guidelines, similar to Ayurvedic guidelines, there are certain weaning food which they have recommended. In a normal day, 5 gram of any cereal, 15 gram of any cereal, 15 gram of any pulse. Along with that, any seasonal vegetable or fruit, such as carrot or pumpkin or spinach, that 25 grams, and water 200 ml, and salt to taste or sugar to taste. This makes a very nice complementary food, which is a good source of proteins as well as fats and energy. Also, seasonal vegetables such as pumpkin or potato, which is all the time available, or seasonal fruits like apple. Along with that, if child is okay, if the family is okay with non-vegetarian food, egg can be introduced. So these are certain recommendations by NIN and ICMR. Once the child is slightly grown up, then same solid foods can be prepared for him, where eggs or milk and egg together, eggnog, egg pudding, also grated mixed vegetables can be given to the child. Once he is able to chew, he has some teeth, then he can be started, boiled egg can be started for him, or mashed thicker consistency of khichdi can be started. So these are certain weaning feed which you can recommend to your patients in future. All of us here are either doctors or would be doctors. So always remember, if you can help to grow one healthy child, well-nourished child, that child would be an asset to our country. Thank you so much.
I request Dr. Champapant ma'am to hoist the flag after the Shanti Mantra. Shanti Mantra. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah.